Alright guys, Mr. V here. Hey, so I'm going to show you guys one last time how to import videos into Premiere Pro. So today you're going to be working on a second video. So everyone should have a folder right here on the top right. If not, you need to right click, create a folder. You need to right click on your desktop, which is Control, click on the mouse, hit New Folder, and then go ahead and put your name and video projects just like I have right here. So mine says Mr. V Video Projects. All right, so if you want to put something in the trash, you can drag it down to your dock. This is your dock where all your apps are at, so you need to know that this is your dock. All right, we're going to have a test on it later this week. So then just drop it in the trash there. Also need to know that this little guy right here, this two-faced guy, is your finder. That's where if you click on it, you can find everything on your desktop, your downloads, your applications, all that stuff. So here's all your Adobe apps, all the apps that are on your computer. Alright, so it's also where you can search files. If you named a file your name, something, like Mr. V Construction, because we just did the construction video. You can type in, find all the files and everything. So again, this is your finder, this is your dock, and you should have a folder right here. Alright, so here's how you import. So I already have the files downloaded. I have Project 1, which is the construction video, then Project 2 is the snowboarding video. Alright, so we're going to hit Adobe Premiere here, and it always brings you to this new project. Alright, now in the folder right here, the snowboarding folder, there's a pre-production folder, and it tells you what the size of the video is and everything, and the credits that need to be put on the back. Alright, so this is actually shot in 720, all the media files right here. Alright, so why is that important? It's important because we need to set up our sequence when we make a new project. So we're going to go to New Project. Alright, and you can also go up here to File and New Project. The shortcut is right here. Alright, so we're going to go to New Project, and first thing we want to do is, of course, name our project. Alright, so I'm just going to put Mr. V Snowboarding. Alright, put snowboarding, snowboarding, and then you want to select where you're going to save it. So right now it's going to be saved on my desktop under Mr. V Video Projects folder, which is right there, and then Project 1, but this is actually Project 2. So we want to hit Browse and change that so that this actually goes to my desktop, goes to my folder, and goes to my Project 2 right there. And then we'll go ahead and save it in here. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and hit OK. Alright, then that's going to go ahead and open up Premiere Pro, open up a new project for us. Alright, now if you guys haven't done this yet, what you guys also want to do is, while Premiere is opening, is you want to go up here where it says Premiere Pro CC, and you want to change your preferences so that your project saves every 5 minutes. So I think the default setting is 15, but if you go here, go to Preferences, and then go to Autosave. Alright, and see, mine's already set to 5. If you haven't done this, it's probably set to 15, but you want the software to save every 5 minutes in case it ever crashes, which they crash all the time. It's just computers. That's just the way it is. So you don't want to lose 15 minutes of work. It's okay to lose 5 minutes, and it's not a big deal, So once you change this to 5 right here, and just go ahead and hit OK. All right, and then here we're in our Adobe software. So here where it says Project right here, all right, and the name of the project, this is where all your video files go right here. All right, so we're going to import there in a second. Here's your timeline. Here's where you make your sequences. So there's no sequences created yet. So this is where your timeline is. This is where you chop all your media up once you drag it over. All right, here's your program, your viewer, where you view what's happening here in the timeline. And then up here you have your effects. So if you select the clip down here in your sequence, you could change the effects. You could change the audio. It's a little mixer here and everything. All right, so we're going to import. So you can click right here. This is the import media, and you can import. That's one way. A second way to do it is to hit Command I, and if you hit Command I, the same window comes up. All right, that's a second way. And the third way is to go to File and then Import, which is also, you see the shortcut right there, Command I. So there's 3 ways. All right, Command I, and all brings it to the same thing. So what you want to do is go to the media files. That's what we want to import, and you can select all of them. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and click on the top one, go all the way down to the bottom, and then we're gonna hold down Shift and click on the bottom, and it highlights all of them for you. All right, and then we're just gonna go ahead and hit import, and it's gonna import all the files for us. All right, it may take a couple seconds while it uploads everything, and once you have all your video files imported, then you want to make a new sequence right here. All right, and so to make a new sequence, what you want to do is you're going to go up here to File, New, and then Sequence, or you could do the shortcut, which is Command N, and you're going to click on that. All right. Now, without a sequence, you have nowhere to edit, so you always have to make a new sequence. And the sequence, this is what it probably looks like for you. This is where you select what you know, the format that you want. Whatever you shot your video footage in, you want to select the sequence to match it. And so the sequence, the footage was shot in 720, and I believe it was 24 frames right here. Okay, so then you can name your sequence. All right, we can name this snowboarding. All right, and then go ahead and hit OK. And you can see down here, you see my video footage is still downloading. Hit OK. And here's my sequence. So now I can start to edit. All right. Don't forget, plus is to zoom in, minus is to zoom out. That's going to help you guys out a lot. And if you look here, under your project, you have two different views here. You can look in lists, which is mainly what I use because it's a lot easier. You could also use icons right here, and then of course you could zoom in and zoom out. And so you could select the video file over here and drag it over. Now, if this pops up, that means that the sequence doesn't match the video footage. All right, so let's just go ahead and match the footage. So it's saying this clip does not match the settings. Let's go ahead and change the sequence settings. It may have been shot at maybe 30 frames, so we're just going to change it so everything matches. And there we go. All right, now these V1, V2, V3, these are video files. Everything above this line right here, all right, is video, and everything below is audio. All right, so I believe there may be an audio file in here. Well, correct. Yep, the interview right here. You have an interview WAV file. So you want to drag this underneath here so that
I'm going.
you see that, and you actually want to mute the footage if you want to just hear the music. You see that? If you don't want to hear them talking on the video footage, you want to mute this footage right here. All right, and that's how you import and set up a sequence and everything.